Hi Cappies, hello. Welcome to your reading from August 31st to September 13th. So things to note, we do have a full supermoon in Pisces. Today, I'm recording this on Wednesday, so yesterday as of when I post this. So super in that energy, Pisces, very intuitive, emotional, creative sign. Also, we have a new moon in Virgo on the 14th. So those are the moon cycles that we're working with. Now, second thing to note, when I set up my space today, I did have my obsidian crystal ball jumped out to me in my mind's eye. Really hardcore, and it's not a stone that I bring out for every reading. It's a protection stone. So it's a stone of protection from negative energies. I just wanted to bring it up because then immediately my smoky quartz caught my mind's eye. That one wants to come out today for the reading. And there's a third one here, as mentioned in the two readings before this. I can't remember the name of this one. When I bought it, it's touted as like helping with technological interference, like what's the word, energies, there's a proper word, but it's eluding me right now. So just something to bring up. I actually have not seen like a lot of negative or harmful energies coming into the readings for the earth signs, but I did just want to mention it because for whatever reason, it wants to be, they want to be present, and they're all protective stones. So interference, that's the word, with the electronic signal kind of stuff. So yeah, maybe it's for you guys, who knows. I just wanted to let you guys know that these crystals wanted to be present today. One thing I did mention for Taurus and Virgo is, if something comes to mind when I say negative energies or presences around you, then that's something to acknowledge, maybe take a look at. But yeah, let's just jump right in, Cappies. Let's see the Animus, why the Animus want to come forward today. One more. Animals, why the Animus for Cappies? Oh, okay. That's a lot, but I'll keep that one. Moth. Geez, that one shows a lot lately. Just saying. It's kind of a lost energy. It's the energy of... Ooh. Okay. Okay, so there's a lot of air energy going on in this reading. Air and fire. Moth energy, so it's like a moth to a flame. It's like but. It's kind of a grass is greener. It's always looking for the next shiniest, brightest new thing, but it's quite a lost energy. These two kind of came out together. Hawk is a messenger. Hawk and fire ant. This is a messenger bird. It's a divine messenger. This is an irritation factor. It's like a fire ant bite, like ouch, like it stings, it's irritating, it's an irritant. So irritating news, something catching someone off guard, maybe throwing them off balance here. The root of everything, we have cheetah. It's like solar masculine energy. I might read from cheetah because this is kind of at the root of it all. See that, like, that stinging factor kind of on the edge of this communication or this truth coming to light, potentially throwing someone off balance. This might be separate, we'll see. We have kind of another sort of messenger bird here, but this is more of a perceptive animal. Perception, maybe the way that this is coming in with this irritant factor is, I just heard addressing needs addressing, but it's like about someone's perspective about it. Buffalo. This is really standing strong in your energy. a wise energy, and this is like owning, like, see how the moth and the stingray look similar kind of in their shape, but this is an energy of someone who's very much grounded, standing in their power, whereas this is like standing off kilter. And it seems to be about a perceptive shift here, perception shift. I do not have my book with me. Where did I'm just gonna grab it. I want to read from Cheetah. Just give me 2 seconds, guys. Of course, I literally put the book away like 2 days ago because I was like, you know what, I haven't read from it in a while. I'm just gonna put it away, but here we are. So, Cheetah. To me, it just feels like the driving force at the root of this, this message, or I almost want to say like vibration, circumstance, but just like, if you look at the cheetah, like the energy emanating off of it is kind of at the heart of this irritant. It's on the wings of this bird. It's kind of emanating from the situation here. Bear with me. Cheetah. Solar force, action, achievement. I am kind of getting achievement is kind of bleeding into this. Because underneath the owl and the stingray and the buffalo, which is like really standing strong in your energy, there's like this shirking away energy of the raccoon. The raccoon is kind of unsure of its own talents, like it kind of likes to hide in the shadows. The raccoon is talented. It speaks of that directly. And then it's funny to me because underneath that we have sacral, creative, self-expression energy, and a calm, cool, and collected camel, which the camel is confident in its ability to go the distance, make the journey, you know, and then there's like a cooling off energy underneath that. Not to get too into the underlying energy because there's a lot there, but this has to do with personal power, standing strong in that, not hiding one's talents or believing in one's talents. And I bring it up because there is a perspective shift revolving around that, with this person being thrown off balance or off kilter. It is an opportunistic energy, but initially I was getting kind of just lost. Like someone thrown off balance by this irritant factor here, calling into question maybe their abilities or their achievements here with that cheetah energy. And there's a perception about this. Owl, think sees in the dark, right? The epitome of solar force is at work. This could be happening at work. I am kind of getting that vibe. It shines from inside this creature and expands outward, that emanating energy. The energy within a cheetah personality is palpable to others. They naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion. The buffalo is a very purposeful totem. The best fuel for a cheetah's momentum. If you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to why before you start running. Reconnect to why, because this is an energy of I'm going here, I'm going here, I'm going here, I'm going here, I'm going here. Could be avoidance, could be thrown off kilter, or could be that needing to reconnect to purpose, right? And go towards one goal, one light, right? Yeah, boundless energy when in balance. And I just want to point out that the kind of fruitless bopping around or off kilter bopping around that the moth does, it's expending a lot of energy. And with that cooling off energy of the crocodile, which is a taking a step back to cool down energy, that's what the moth does. The moth charges towards the light, hits it, achieves that, and then kind of goes back to regain their energy. There's a lot of energy being expended here, and there's some kind of irritation here. This is impatient, competitive, interesting, competitive. Reconnect to purpose. And that's why perception is here. That's also why Hawk is here. I do just want to briefly go over Hawk. Clairvoyant, a boon or treasure is on the way. The wellspring of treasures is infinite. There is a wellspring of energy, like a limitlessness that's trying to come forward in this reading. Sorry, I've got like a spam call coming through right now. Watchful, all-seeing messenger of divinity. Sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. The ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. I feel like that is also going on with this moth energy. The winds are shifting. Something is changing here. That could just be what's making you, I'm taking as this moth uncomfortable, is that something is changing. And it's, you know, throwing you off balance, or you can kind of sense it with this like emanating cheetah energy. News upon its wings is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly, though it may seem small or insignificant. It will redirect your course. We have some intuitive energy happening here. When out of balance, sees too much or suspicious. Perspective shift. That's what I was talking about with Owl Totem itself, right? Perspective shift being needed here. Let's look at this irritation factor first. I want to look at that. Irritation factor here. Why the fire ants? Why the fire ant? Show me fire ant for Capricorn, please. There's a lot of fire and a lot of air going on here. I think of that together like, ooh, dusty hot, stirring up dust, like, ooh, making me sweat, right? It's that solar energy. Show me the fire ant, please. What's this irritation factor, this irritant here? Do 2 more shuffles. Perspective. Yeah, something's rubbing this moth the wrong way. Could be their own personal progress, too. Show me this fire ant for Capricorn, please. Show me the irritation factor. Wow, a lot of work. There's a perspective shift in the mix here. This does look like work to me. There's a lot of worry and burden going on here. Mental energy. This does look like, with that perspective, a lot of mental energy and shift. Yeah, this person's expending a lot of energy, possibly on the wrong things, things that are not in alignment, or things that seem important that really aren't. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Harmony and balance. So, this can also be frustration with where energy is getting placed, put effort into. Because again, think the energy of the moth, right? And the energy of the moth propels itself super fast forward towards that light, boom, and then comes back, cools off to regain its energy, and then that forward momentum again and again and again and again. And with cheetah, you know, and hawk, begging us to bring into question purpose. Why are we doing this? What really matters? You know, there's a lot of energy being expended here. This is a lot of stress, a lot of work, and a lot of burden. This is just totally a call to cut some things out, lighten the load, simplify things. There we go. To bring into balance here, we have a King of Cups and Justice, Libra, with a big sword of truth. Very, just, right? That's a purposeful card. And then the King of Cups is kind of that cooling off. You may need to take a step back just to kind of gain a shift in perspective here, but this is someone that's very worked up or irritated or just like not seeing the fruits of their labor, or they're just, I just get that they're expending a lot of energy on things that are not getting them any closer to their goal. So this is interesting. There's an Ace of Pentacles here. This is something new. I just heard new capital venture, but this is like something else coming on the scene that's new. A new investment, a new contract, what have you, with a Tower. Some of you could have Scorpio in your chart because we had a King of Cups there. This is like, boom, something else coming onto the scene, right? And then there's this irritation factor coming up about it. So I'm seeing this two ways. So I'm seeing this as, look at the similarities on the energy of this moth here, right? Boom, the Tower strikes, expending all that energy, boom, hits the light, come back, right? It's like, boom, to the next Ace of Pentacle, next Ace of Pentacle, next Ace of Pentacle, next Ace of Pentacle. That's simplification, right? To expending all that energy from one detail to the next detail, to the next detail, to the next detail. But which one's the most important? And I'm also seeing it as like something else comes up on the scene, boom, something else to attend to, something else to invest in, something else to put your energy into, and it's irritating. It's too much work because this person has to simplify. Simplify towards their end game, their end goal here. Again, speaking to that reconnection about what truly matters here, what is most purposeful, doing things with purpose, right? It may help to look at your energy as a precious resource, because that's what I'm seeing in this reading. I didn't show you guys, but literally the card of irritation, stress, burden, work, expending energy with not much left to give came out, right? Your energy is a precious resource, and it's time to take a step back and recollect yourself, or this person, if there's someone around you, on what aspects of their reality, or the things that they're dealing with, actually deserve and need your attention and your focus and your energy, and which don't. So I'm getting like all worked up. It's probably the irritation of this person. Show me Cheetah. Cheetah. Show me Cheetah. Temperance. Nice. I like that. And Justice showed again. That's to bring into balance. This is a very out of balance energy. And again with this one, right? That's literally what I said at the beginning, is it's a lost or like very thrown off kilter energy. This is very balanced spiritual energy there. Birdwing is like the hawk. Filling up thy cup. That's taking a step back to, again, shifting your mindset, you or this person, into my energy, and going back to raccoon, my energy, my talents are precious resources. Precious resources. What deserves my attention? What is going to get me, further me toward my goals? Which of this can I drop? Five of Swords came out. That's picking your battles wisely. It's literally the card of that. And look, we have a dragonfly. This is quickly becoming my shifting of perspective, or, that's a perspective totem in this deck. In the animals, it's the mind. It's the card of the master of perception. This is also exerting energy in your dealings with other people, but it's also fighting the fight for not much purpose gained, right? So I think we have a pretty clear understanding here of what's going on with this reading and how that looks. We have very stable, determined energies coming through on the bottom. This is prudent effort and work, and then there's perspective about that. A Queen of Swords, the Queen of clarity, communication, factual information, perspective. It's literally the Queen of Perspective, and then working with that, diligent, that standing up for yourself energy. This has to do with not being walked all over as well. Just saying, confidence. In terms of picking up other people's work or taking on more than you can carry, or expending energy on things that is not serving you towards your greatest purpose here. And I will say what I said in Virgo's reading is that now that I am grouping the sign readings by element, like today I'm reading for earth signs, I am noticing common themes and trends coming out in how the earth grouping, for example, is dealing with the current energies that are going on with these moon cycles, etc. Yes, it's a different flavor for everyone, and it is general because it is all earth signs, all Taurus, all Virgo, all Capricorn, but there is a common theme typically that I'm seeing, that kind of flow of energy is dealing with in terms of your earth sign and how that manifests. Like, thinks earth signs, we're grounded, we're dependable, we're practical, you know what I mean. And with earth signs, there's definitely a theme this week of building towards your future, laying down that groundwork. There is an energy of being in flow as well with that. But for you guys, it feels more purposeful. But yeah, how do I word this? It's like being more purposeful and collected with the groundwork that you're laying. And this reading has, with cutting certain things out or getting mired in details, is how that is kind of flavoring that energy for Capricorn. So I'm going to leave it at that, Cappies. I wish you guys all the best. We'll see you again soon. Till then, take care.